Okay, the reason why your friends don't invite you out anymore is because they genuinely believe that you are the weak link of the friend group. And this doesn't necessarily mean that they hate you, it doesn't mean that they dislike you, they may not even like you. It just means that the feeling is mutual and that life is called for both of you to go your separate ways, and that's absolutely fine. There's multiple reasons as to why people maybe distance themselves from you. They could just be genuinely busier than you. They're either chasing a career, building a business, or maybe even getting into a serious relationship. And in that case scenario, their social circles may change because their environment has changed. You guys may not have anything in common, anything at all. And you once did have things in common, of course, but because both of your environments have changed, you can't find common ground anymore. So it seemed like an inseparable relationship at the time because you were both in familiar territory, you both liked the same things, but now as you've grown, as you've matured, you find yourself going separate ways. And that's okay. I think where people go wrong is that they try to force the relationship when the friendship has run its due course. It's finished. The number one thing that you should never do is beg somebody to spend time with you. If they're never available, if they're always busy, then take the hint with dignity. Because people who want to spend time with you will make the efforts. Whether it's your friends, whether it's women, whoever it is, if they want to spend time with you, if they want to be around you, they will make the efforts. I remember when I was younger, I practiced a form of begging. I tried to spend time with people who I wasn't even sure liked me. Because I was cool with these people, but as time goes on, people change, you change, and you no longer share the same humor. You no longer find the same things amusing. So each and every single time these guys held an event, I wouldn't be invited. And I'd be sat there thinking to myself, have I done something wrong? Have I said something? But most of the time, that wasn't the case. It was just that these people and I weren't as close as I thought we were. So we didn't really see ourselves hang out with each other. And that was absolutely okay. But back then, I wasn't really willing to accept that reality. And my method of thinking, my train of thought back then was it was better to be around people than to be completely alone. And I didn't really believe in my ability to go out there and create new friends and be around a new social circle just because I wasn't really familiar with anybody else but these people. Even though I got a sense that they didn't really like me, even though I got a sense that it wasn't the best group for me, I still stuck around because I just didn't really think that there was anything that existed outside of that bubble. So I forced myself into conversations. I forced myself into planned events that they had just so I didn't feel alienated. And looking back at it now, I really did block a blessing because the more people evade you, the freer you are from the weight of their expectations of life. So looking back at it, I know I was young, and typically when you are young, you want to be around people. You want to be seen as those guys who are popular. I really did block my blessing because that would have given me time to grow as a person, and that would have given me time to find a new social circle for myself. Over time, I've come to realize that people are naturally drawn to other people who are in a similar stage of life, and that isn't necessarily a cruel thing. This is just the reality of life. We all have to deal with this at one point or another. If your priorities, if your interests don't align anymore, then the friendship probably won't last. And that's absolutely okay. But one thing I will say is that you always have a choice. You can either sit there and wonder why the person in question isn't texting you, isn't inviting you out anymore. Or you can go to the gym. You can learn a new skill, learn a new language, start a business, develop yourself in some way, become somebody new. That is the alternative. It's sitting there or developing yourself. I know which one sounds more appealing. And once you do all of these things, once you have developed all of these skills, you will eventually find your community. You will eventually find people who are building towards the exact same thing that you're building towards. I think that people have demonized separation, as if separation was some kind of tragedy. It's proof that both of you are changing, and I think that you should accept that change with open arms. But yeah, guys, I think that this is just a piece of advice that I would have given to the younger version of myself who struggled with people pleasing, who struggled with, I guess, surviving in social situations, trying to figure myself out whilst also doing things and being somebody I didn't really enjoy being. I think that this is a piece of advice that really would have helped me back then, and hopefully it can help you guys out as well. I really hope it can. Whether you're younger, whether you're older, I think it's actually applicable if you are older as well, especially if you're older. I mean, work and high school aren't two worlds apart, they're one and the same, so hopefully you guys can learn something from this. I think that you just need to keep your head high and just know that most of the people that you're going to meet next aren't waiting behind you. They're always waiting in front of you for the person who you're becoming. So keep working towards the person who you want to become. I think that's the main message of today. Keep working towards the person who you want to become, and you will find yourself in the right social circles. That's what I firmly believe. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it to a friend or family member who you think may need to see and hear this video. If you guys want to join a community full of like-minded people on the path of self-development, then I'll leave a link down below in the description, as well as the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, and God bless.